We are rolling, guys.
Roll. Sijui mbona leo nisitukisha kama bwana. Hiyo ilikuwa copyright free. You guys are also welcome to the stream.
Kolai.
Kolai.
Yeah.
Mimi naonekana hapo fiti. Nilikuwa nakatoke music kidogo while you guys enter. So I'll watch music play. Sindio kidogo?
Yeah.
Sijui mbona play la msimu nitafutia hapo kwa history. Ndio hiyo. Ongeza volume tusikie. Who is the remote? You guys can keep coming. Unaweza play hapo please, watch and disconnect from up and I can watch here as well.
Okay.
I see how live we are.
Yeah.
Elam, you're welcome to the live stream.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah. I see you Shadow Onjo.
Yeah.
Ndo kuwasili. I think it's showing too much of this side here. Remote the music part in the background.
I play music. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we're okay.
We're good. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Welcome. Barakatuh. You're welcome. It's too loud. It's intro. It's just the loudness of the place. We're not talking over it. You guys welcome in the room. Today everyone is so silent. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me show you guys on the TV so that you guys can know you guys are good. Yeah, I've stopped the music. Sorry for that. We just wanted to get introduced here, but yeah, I've stopped the music. Sorry for that. We just wanted to get introduced. Yeah, so we just wanted to get introduced here. My name is Ian. Most of you know that I'm having lights here. You guys have to pardon me for the glasses one more time. But I have here my cousins and my brother, and so I'm going to discuss here again a few topics that we had tried. As all of you know that if you don't know, I did a first part of this video. I discussed about what happened to my marriage, and in this video we want to finish up whatever we discussed. And before we get into everything, we are going to begin the word of prayer. If everyone is okay with it. Amma, we begin once you guys introduce yourself. So Alain, you pray for us today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's believe and pray. Thank you, Almighty Father, for enabling us to have this small gathering as Ian's about to discuss, and also our viewers behind the cameras. May you be with us, guide us, and thank you for everything and having our backs, what having prayed for. May the Holy Spirit assist. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen. So we have to begin with a prayer because what we're about to discuss here, only God is the one who's in charge. Okay, guys? And okay, tribers. Yeah, so let us go on from here. We're going to introduce ourselves beginning from Ella, going to Alan. And in this video, I'm going to ambush you guys by... I saw a comment. Someone said that you guys are here. Because you guys are here, that's why my wife is not around. That's why my son is not around. So I'd love for us to tackle this. If any of you guys need help in this, I will help you with this. But you can introduce yourself. Let us know where we can find you. And let us begin. Ella,
Yeah.
space.
Thanks, Ian. Thank you so much. I'm Ella Mwanjala. I'm a YouTuber too, same as Ian. I work for the network official. That's where you'll get me. Currently, I'm working with my bros. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome to Rakistani. Here we call each other tribe because we're all a family. So you're welcome to the family. Yeah. Do you want to tell us how you found yourself here? Before we move on, Ama, you want everyone to introduce, then you can tell us.
I can actually do that.
You can tell us.
Yeah. Again, my name is Elam. I've been
Alan, hope
a very busy
before we
young
go in, Elam,
Kenyan.
just pause. Alan, I hope director on everything that they need to hear if the audio is okay. Do you have that?
Mhm.
You have it? Yeah, please, patia director you alafu can go on, please. Sindio? While Elam is introducing himself, you guys understand, sindio? Not to do if the audio is okay or everything. Amadi?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you can go on, Elam.
Okay.
Mm.
I was saying, I'm Elam Wanjala. I'm a young Kenyan, currently living under Ian Harold. We are all doing YouTube. We are all trying to work our days with this YouTube thing.
So how did you find yourself here at Rakistani, Elam? Because my tribers here are wondering, like, are you here? Is it because you're here? That's why my wife is not around.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Mm. You
I
can
actually
tell tribe.
I visited Ian when the homestead used to have his wife around, together with the son. Yeah, we did stay for a while. I left, went to my mom's place. While I was at my mom's place, Ian encouraged me to join YouTube. In the process, I wanted to try some things while I was at my mom's place. But later on, Ian came and told me that he would like me to come closer and be with him for a while. He can mentor me in a more convenient way. So I decided to come here, and he accepted for my stay and my living in his homestead. When I arrived, I didn't have any plan to work with the network. I was to work under my own thing. But fortunately, during our stay, we got in touch with my other brothers, and they were all not working, not employed. And Ian uh, opened the doors for us. Yeah, Ian told me, Elam, you don't have to go back to Eldoret. I used to live in Eldoret. In Eldoret, I used to do construction work. I was a construction worker. I used to do my days there. I used to build
Hustle.
my life there. I used to hustle, yeah. So Ian told me, bro, you don't have to do this. Come, I shall help you get your own things. And after a short period of time, or when God enables, things will open up and YouTube might work for me. So I decided, why not?
And here you are today.
Here I am today,
Yeah.
doing this YouTube. Guys, like my channel too.
Yeah, the network.
Yeah, it's the network official.
Yeah, so that's Elam and Aling.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome to Rakistan here. And yeah, I can see your comment section. Let me just go through the comments before we go, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm seeing here from Sabali. Sabali says hello. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Wa barakatuh Sabali. Welcome to the channel here. Yeah, we have Erin Barrow says hello, and hello Ian and family. That's you guys. Hello back to you.
Hello back to you.
Yeah. So Elam, I guess you have a few questions for me as well today.
Yeah,
so we'll
tackle some questions from your last live.
Okay, we'll tackle them as we go on. Yeah, so we're seeing here Judy Benjamin says, Ian, is your marriage really over for good? That's why we're here, Judy. We want to discuss this. We want to understand this, and we're going to finish this today. Yeah. So Wambui says, Jane, hello. Hello, Wambui Jane. You're welcome. Erin Boro says, Ian, I pray you and Anaika settle your differences for the sake of the kids. I hear you, Erin, and we're going to get into that in this video. Yeah, but as we go on, let Alan introduce himself, and Alan also can welcome back in the video. Yeah, let us just move on slowly. I'm going to get into everything that we talk about. I know most of you think it's easy for me to do this. It's not. It's very tough. I need a lot of support and energy to do it. So bear with me as we go on. Ali, let us know.
My name, probably you guys know me from just Alain.
Yeah.
My name's officially Alain Joshua Kihua. Those are my 3 names. And previously, I used to do YouTube, so YouTube isn't new to me. But luckily, I didn't have that stronghold support that will give me that support and that hand of consistency that will hold me to keep pushing forward. But now that I have it, I'm really, really grateful for that. Yes. And I got here the Rakistani.
Sorry guys, pardon me for this, okay? Let's
no,
just clear the air because that's not the reason that my wife is not around.
Yeah,
so pardon me that I'm putting you guys in this hot seat, but bear with us. The truth will set us free.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so Alain, you can just give us a brief history of how you found yourself here. We don't need to go into details, just how you found yourself here, like on the morning or however you got yourself here. Let's begin there.
I'll begin my story by I was previously working at Nairobi. I found a good job at Nairobi, and unluckily the job was the contract was cut short, and I had nowhere else to go. I couldn't look back at home, and I knew YouTube was my only way forward, and that's how I found my way at Ian's place.
And here you are today.
And here I am today.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry if I'm nervous, guys.
Yeah, you will tell us later on as we go on. Maybe you'll give us deeper explanation to how you find yourself here.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. My brother is the only brother that I have from my mother, Alan Kihua. Wait, Alan Tuku Tuku. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Alan.
Yeah.
Tuku.
Yeah.
I am his younger brother. And he loves me very much.
Dearly.
And we were not together
for 7 years.
For Christmas last year. So we decided to meet up.
Yeah. Due to not spending, you didn't want me to spend Christmas alone. So you came to join me. You're welcome here. So that's how the 3 of them found themselves here. And I think I'd love to let you guys now go behind the cameras and you guys relax so that I can dive into what has brought us here.
Okay.
Because how?
Yeah,
Safi kabisa. Let's begin this. And where can we find you guys, by the way? Network.
On the Network official channel on YouTube.
Yeah, and now, like, how do you spell it? Like, just for the ones who ukisema the network, it might mean net W-A-K. Yeah, so how do you find you guys?
It's the network. The network. The network official.
Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube.
They can find our collaborations together on our channel as well.
Yeah. Or even you can go to some of the collaborations with the Rakistani channel.
Yeah. How do you want to be found?
From the network. We're also on Instagram. You can send us mail. We're there. We'll be there.
Okay. Alain.
Yeah.
Alain is the last one here, so Alain, anything you want to say?
They can find us all from the Network official.
Yeah. So before you guys leave, we were meant to finish up this live stream last week. What caused us not finish this live stream last week?
Blackouts.
Okay. So we've not had electricity for a while now. Actually, it's been on and off even as we speak. So we've not had electricity since our last live stream until today. So we're happy that we have electricity today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so let us get into it.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, and you're always welcome.
It's a privilege.
Thank you.
I hope to be back.
Thank you. So you guys can bring the tribers closer. Come tribe, close. While tribe is coming close, let me read the comments here. Hopefully, so Shamim. Hey, Shamim, I hear you. Shamim says, I hopefully you won't be all over the show and answer the questions. Okay, Shamim. Leon Olaka says, sad Sadakta, guys. I'm a Sadak. Oh, Swadakta. Carl Leon, Swadakta, you're welcome. You're welcome, Leon. So Shamim says, secondly, you a marriage cannot prosper if you do not respect your wife. Lack of respect is the death of any relationship. I hear you, Shamim, I hear you very well. Wambui says, I pray for you and your family. Be safe. You guys can pull the camera a bit closer, or you can zoom into my face now, please. Okay. So that I can be audible, so that people can... Now it's just me and them. I'll have to be upper level.
I feel like that's too close, but it's okay. It looks good.
Because but upper to level to hair.
Or you want the hair to level with the screen?
Yeah, you can just reduce the screen a bit.
Okay.
Try, but I just want you guys to have a good experience before we start from here. I'll have to use the remote. And yeah, not all the way to my thighs, Elam.
How about that?
Not to my thighs at all. Yeah. Says you honor from now, but just not to my thighs.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go now from. So I'd actually written a few things here that to help me maneuver through this. Aline, unaweza zoom in with the phone like. Yeah. Sorry, tribe. We just want to get into it. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. I think that's very good now. Can you just make it? Kolo. Hey, Kali, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. So, I know we all want to get into this. It's tough for me, so bear with me. Let's get into it. So, in the last video of what happened to my marriage, we dealt with the context. We dealt with what led to the last day. And if I recall very well, the one thing that we left at was I was going to sleep, and that's where the video ended at last time. So we want to go on from there as I went to sleep. If you've not watched or understand where all this is coming from, kindly watch the last live stream that is following this. Yeah. So in this video, we're basically going to make it clear what happened between my dear wife Anaika and my and if the light is too bright, Elam, yeah, so that it doesn't affect the tribers. Maybe you can move the light. You can move the light a bit on my left, because we saw the last comments. There was a lot of comments about the lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them have a good experience as we move on with this. Amali? I hope that's okay. So let me go through some comments here as we go on. And as we go on, kindly like the live stream. Let's get it recommended to the rest. Like the live stream kindly. Let everyone know that we're making it clear today. Yeah. So we were at hopefully that was Leon, and so now we are at the network official. We are tuned in. You're all welcome. And if you want to find out more about the network, kindly check out their channel. That is the comment section there. And congratulations, the network channel, on your growing subscribers. Yay! Let me clap. Carl, that's nice. Yeah. Hello, watching from Kenya, Nairobi. Johnson the trainer. Elam. Yes. I think Johnson the trainer knows you.
I hope so.
Yeah, you remember we spoke to Johnson the trainer with you.
Yeah.
You remember very well.
I remember.
Yeah, Johnson the trainer, you are always welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Today we are going to handle everything, Johnson the trainer. We've been communicating, and now we are going to handle it. Yeah. He has changed after the baby. Lol. Lol. Laugh out loud. See, I've laughed out loud. Am I laugh louder? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So hello everyone. Rene Johnson says that. Nostalgia of the 80s and 90s. Everything is okay. Adjust these things before or after. The constant stopping and interruption is frustrating. We'd love to do that, but only we can do this when we're live so that we can see how clear it is. And yes, we'll make sure that this will not be a constant thing. We hear you. Guys, please get to the point. Yes, Judy, we're getting to the point. That's why we're here, getting to the point. Yeah, so any questions before we begin? Alan, questions from the last comment section? And Elam from the last comment section? Before I begin, I just want to begin and go straight to the point now. Because, you know,
No time.
yeah, no time. Exactly. Electricity might go. Yeah, let's just get done with this right now.
Ian,
Yes.
I have a question from Nazli Omar.
Yeah.
As a husband and a father, this is what Omar says.
Yes.
Do you not consider yourself as the provider?
I do.
I guess maybe he thought like
Yeah.
you're not providing for your family. In relation to the last live, this is a question from the last live scene.
Okay, right. So this is in relation to if I provide for my family.
Yeah, I guess someone
I do.
asked.
I do provide for my family.
Uh,
Yeah. If that's the question, I do provide for my family. I did not get your name, but I do provide for my family. Yes.
We also have another question from Sophia Walker.
Yes.
Sophia is asking,
Yes.
what about the second child
Yeah.
she is carrying now?
Yeah.
I guess she's talking about your wife Anaika.
Yeah.
She's asking, what about the second child? Just like
What
that.
about the second child?
Yeah, she's carrying now.
What about it? I've not understood.
It's just like that. That's just how Sophie is asking. What
Okay.
about the second child? I guess your wife.
Okay,
Anaika.
we'll get into that, Sophie. We'll get into that. But for now, we'll get into that. We'll get into the pregnancy as well. You know, that's a big question in the channel, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cancel out also this one from Joan Fem. Joan is asking,
Yeah.
is the second baby yours? With no disrespect, Ian.
Is the second baby mine? With no disrespect.
Yeah.
Joan.
Fem.
Actually, Joan.
Fem.
Actually, Joan used to be my art teacher, if I remember very well. And Joan was actually a good friend between Anaika and I from high school. So Joan will get into that. Kindly bear with me as we get into that. I just want to finish up with the questions, then I get into what has brought us here. So I think, yeah.
The last question.
Yes.
It's from Martha.
Mm-hmm.
This question,
Mm-hmm.
Martha is asking.
Yes.
So your wife left when
Yeah.
the mother-in-law was there with you.
Yes.
That's what she's asking. That's what
Yes.
Martha is asking.
Yes. Just to that one answer, yes. So let's move on now to how everything, okay, we gave the context, what happened, it was the financial situation. If you don't know that, watch the other video. So we're talking about what happened, what led to my wife leaving. Yeah, so as I left it at I went to sleep. I went to sleep after my wife and I had a very... Okay, let me just get back to where we were. Should I read the comments before we move on? Okay, so everything is okay. Adjust, guys. Please get to the point. Hi from Australia, Ginali K. That's a very unique name, Ginali. From Australia, you're welcome. Hello, Johnson, the trainer, brother of Vin. Yeah, Vincent. Yes, exactly. I think he misunderstands how these things go. I hope and pray that you get and I hope and pray that you get and your wife can heal and get some counseling and get your life back together. Yes, Judy, I hear you and I hear you very well. Yeah, so now let's move on to what has brought us here, right? So our last video we discussed on what led to whatever happened between my wife and I, and so my wife and I had a. Okay, I want to make this thing clear before we move on. Last video I mentioned that I get angry and I'm violent. That does not mean that my anger surpasses my capability to control it. Please understand me that very well. In my last video, I also said that I will always be in love with my wife. Aneka will always be my wife forever. I also need to correct that because at the moment we're discussing other things, so that is not a fact. I just wanted to clear that. Also, while we are clearing things, when my wife had left last year, I had said this on the channel that I had sent my wife to go home to her parents during Christmas season. I'm going to own up to this and say yes, there I made a false statement because I did not send my wife to go home for Christmas. In my mind, I was thinking my wife will be back. That's why I said that. And I'm going to leave it there. Then I go on now with where we left it. So I went to sleep. I understand me. I'm trying to control my anger and in the best way that I can. So in that moment, I considered going to sleep. I went to sleep and actually fell asleep in the room. And if you all remember, I had mentioned this in the last video that I had said none should enter the gate unless I'm the one who should open the gate. If you all remember, I said that. Yeah, so having that in mind, now that I went to sleep, and at this time my in-laws were not around. It was at this moment in our home. It was Anaika, Alim, I myself, and if you've all watched the videos, you know who else was there with us. Because it's a matter of a younger person, I won't go into mentioning the names, but we were total of us. We were 4 people at home at that moment. I went to sleep, and my wife welcomed her parents home when I was sleeping. And we are talking about the day that my wife actually left home. This is the day, actually the day. So yeah, these things are tough. While you go on, let me see if we have any comments. And if you're watching the video, kindly like it. You guys, you're so silent today. What's happening behind the camera?
I don't have much to say.
No, you guys are making me feel so nervous. Come
We're
on.
invested.
No, you guys are making me feel nervous. No, you guys were giving me energy last time.
You've got us all ears.
Tuchangamuke. No, tuchangamuke.
Eager.
Yeah. On your last live video, someone said that we interrupt a lot when we start talking. So let us try keeping quiet this day.
How many people said it?
I saw in the comments I was going
Yeah?
through.
Yeah, how many people said it?
A lot of people are saying that
Yeah, how many
they
people?
were saying that
How many comments did you have? Let's assume we had 40 comments. How many people commented?
approximately 6
6.
Yeah.
Compared to 30 comments. Should we listen to the 5, 6?
No,
or the
it's
rest?
my opinion on this, on why you
No,
asking us
no,
why
no,
we're
no,
quiet.
no, no, no.
Maybe
I need you guys. And on this note, tribe, you guys from last year, you all saw how Aneka living affects me. When my child goes, it affects me dearly. And Elam, how many hours we are at so that net is katike pia?
okay,
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I miss my son, I miss my wife, and it always affects me very bad. I always end up losing my mind when they go. The fact that my brother is here, my cousins are here, they're actually here and they're helping me emotionally to deal with this. Every day I wake up and they're here, and I don't end up drowning myself thinking about what I should have done, what I could have done, what I needed to do. We laugh with them and the day ends. They're helping me to deal with this traumatic experience. And it is only possible because God made it possible. No human being could have made this possible. I would have really suffered if the three of them, they were not here. And that is a fact. Okay, Ella?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay? You guys really motivate me. You guys have held my back. I would have lost my mind if you guys were not around. And I'm being very honest with all of you right now. Okay?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So thank you. May God bless the three of you.
Thanks.
You may never know how much you guys have saved me, but you guys have saved me. I would have lost my mind. I would have gone into depression. Tribals would be telling me to go and look for a counselor. But because you guys are here, they're saying I'm looking better. So thank you so much. And do you need to read any comments?
Kindly remind them to like the video.
Kindly remember to like the video as we progress. So
You need to remind them.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, kindly remember to like the video. It will recommend it to the next person. And now we're getting into it. So my wife welcomed her parents home. They were at home. I was sleeping. I didn't know this was happening. So she came to tell me that actually the first time that my wife, I remember, came to knock at the door and was sleeping, it was because she called my mother. She called my mother and she was on the phone with my mother and she was at the door knocking and she was talking to my mother. I could hear her talking because she had knocked. I had locked the door. Honestly, I had locked the door so no one could enter while I was sleeping. So she was knocking at the door and she told me, Ian, I'm here with your mother and I'm thinking of calling your mother to come home. Remember, my mother is already in Kisumu. So, and I'm not blaming myself, but I'm acknowledging and I'm taking ownership of what happened. I told my wife at that moment that, and I shouted that, I don't want to speak to anyone, you or my mother. And I kept quiet. So my wife left and I don't know what she talked to my mother about, but in my perspective, I was still in bed. Now I was just thinking like, then when I was in bed, I could hear, to be honest, I could hear my in-laws talking outside, talking to Anaika. I could hear them while I was in the room. So I was just thinking like, can I just be able to handle my anger by taking a break and sleeping it off? But that wasn't the case that was coming towards me. So I'm now in bed and I'm thinking and I can hear my wife talking outside, and after like 10 minutes or so, my wife came and she knocked again. She was again with my mother on the phone and she told me that if you all remember that the trigger for me that got me angry for me to go to bed was that my wife wanted to leave while my mother wanted to live with our son while my mother was around. My mother is here to visit Alim, her grandson, yet my wife wants to live with our grandson. So that was the major reason I got angry, leading to me going to sleep, leading to what I'm talking about. And I discussed this in the last previous video. While we go on, let me just see the comments here as we go on. I'm being told here by the director to take a break and breathe. Director, bana.
Yeah, take a breather.
Mbona mmenyamaza? You guys are making me feel nervous. Come on. Is there a question, Elam? Hata hapo kwa live.
Sija check kwa live ya.
Unacheck wapi sasa?
Sasa nataka confirm about data.
Okay. Alan, please nichekie hapo kwa live kama kuna any questions, I answer them.
Someone is calling me arrogant.
Someone is calling me arrogant. Okay, we'll get there. Just like the stream as we move on. Let me read the comments here. I hope and pray I read that one. Tessie says, are you baby daddy? Easy answer, yes or no. Story getting ridiculous.
live. It's live. On my phone, it's live. And there are 20 people watching live.
Betwell, it's really nice to see you. It's been a long time. It's really nice to see you. You're welcome. I'm sorry for the buffering. We live in Africa, so this is just part of African life, or Kenyan life, or my life.
Typical African experience.
Are we on, director?
Yes.
Voice?
You're back.
I'm very sorry for that. Even me, it's I just want to get done with this, Are we on now?
Yes,
You're
yes,
back.
yeah.
I'm very sorry for that. I'm also very getting there with this.
We have challenges.
We have, director is reminding me that just smile. We have challenges in life.
Yeah.
Okay, director, thank you. Thank you for that. So, Bethwell, I'm really happy to see you. I'm really, really happy to see you there. And I know this is a sad state, Bethwell. I forgot to give a disclaimer in this video that some people are going to be heartbroken by the end conclusion of this video. It's not a princess video. People are going to be. Greetings from Spain. You're welcome. You are back. Thank you, Rene. We are back.
Like you never left.
Like we never left. I hope the viewers are okay.
Yeah, man.
So where was I? I even forgot where I was. I was reading the comments. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why don't you finish whatever you're saying? Shamim, we read all of that. Collins, we're there. Always wishing you the best. Thank you, Kolo. That's manager there, Bethwell of Jerry. That's Pakistani manager there. Greetings, my beautiful people. I have missed the Pakistani spirit. We've also really missed you dearly. Boo Gang says, much respect, Ian, for finally speaking on everything good for you, and it's good for healing. It is actually, Boo, it is. It is very good for healing. Kindly remember to like the stream. Kindly remember to like the stream. Would really appreciate it. Let everyone know we are back live. Because we were at over 100 watching and we dropped. So if you like, they'll remember and they'll be back. So yes, Boo, it's very important for me to discuss this. It's healing purposes for me. I know most people don't understand this. The live is buffering. We've handled that now. That was Bethwell who said, can you check the data? We've handled that. This is why you should. So this is nostalgia of the 80s and 90s. Says, this is why you should just get the story and stop stalling. Because the internet and the power issues are unpredictable. Nostalgia. It seems like you're nostalgic about when you're a bit like those days. But yeah, I understand you and I appreciate your comment. It's made me laugh, so I appreciate it. God bless you. Oh, you're back. Greetings from Spain. Greetings to you too. Back online. Thank you. I hope he will not be speaking bad about his wife like he did in that one video he deleted when his wife left. Shamim, yes. Come on. We must grow. In life, we must grow. I grew. Then I was angry and I was immature. But now, I'm learning. So, no. I love my wife. I love my wife. I love you, Aneka. I love the mother to my children. I don't think I'll ever meet a woman like Aneka. So, I love her. And she knows I love her. And, yeah. Are you with your family? I'm not. Yes, I'm with my brother and my cousins, but I'm not with Anika and Alim, if that's what you're asking. I'm not. Mambo Ian, I'm so sad that you guys are not together. I always love watching your family together. I know, man. Remember to like the video as well. I know, even I'm also very sad I'm also very sad, but let's deal with it and let's move on. Any questions you have?
None.
Any questions, director, you have?
And
Let's move on. Yeah, so we were at
them like in the video.
them liking the video. Yeah. So my wife knocked again the second time at the door, and she was again on the call with my mother, and she told me that, Ian, please come talk to your mother, come talk to, like, come, let's handle whatever is happening. So okay, I think I've skipped a part here. Before, both times before my wife called my mother, before this twice she called my mother, she had actually came to the room, and I remember this, and this is very dear to me. I'm going to share this with you. I remember my wife came, and I was sleeping. Like, this is the minute I woke up. I remember, the minute I remember is her hands were on my legs, because she came and sat at the end of the bed, like at the end where my legs are, at the end of the bed there. And she put her hands on me, and I remember hearing this very clearly. My Ian, please. I remember that very clearly. She came and she called me like that. She called me in these exact words, and I quote, my Ian, please. For whatever reason, for whatever reason, I decided not to listen to her. And for about 10 minutes or so, she tried to talk to me while I was sleeping, pretending to be asleep now. She tried to talk to me, but I didn't listen. So this is when she called my mother. This is when now she called my mother. And now we are on the second call. When she came to the room and she told me, please come talk to your mother. I want your mother to come around. Whatever it is that is happening, whatever is making me angry, let us discuss it when all our families are here, because at that moment her parents were here. Yeah, so I when she told me that, I woke up and I came to the sitting room, and I came and sat on this same seat. It was the way we arranged it, it was somewhere there. I came and sat to the seat. I came and sat on that seat, and my wife told me, Ian, because at that moment her parents were not inside the home. They were at the veranda outside, and like around the compound, because it's a big compound, so they were around the compound. So my wife told me it's and I'm trying to dilute it. I'm not putting it the way it was, because remember, we were all heated up. There was heat between my wife and I, meaning there was exchange of words. So she told me in exchange of words that, Ian, you cannot like sit there and expect, which was very true, expect her parents to be the ones to come inside the home for them to talk to me, which made sense. I got up from the seat, I went outside, and am I getting too sad at this?
No.
You got us on
I
book.
guess your tribers are enjoying because the viewer
I don't get sad at this, because the reason I'm wearing these glasses as well is to hide my tears. They know that. They know that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Remind them to like the video kindly.
Kindly like the video as we move on. This is tough. This is tough. My wife has opened her channel. It's called Anaika Creations, or Anaika if she's changed it. And she's getting way more views and everything than me. Yeah. So I'm not in the best position in my life at the moment, but I'm also in a privileged moment in my life that I can mend the relationship between my brother and I can mend the relationship between my cousins, because where else could we get this moment? Amaji?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so while we are this, she always does this, but
It's circumstantial. We'll have to add on.
We are on, Alan.
You're back. Kindly remind them to like the video so that the stream can be further suggested to other audiences.
We are on.
Yeah.
We are on. Yeah, so I don't know. So where I was. Can you remind me where I was?
They were liking the video.
Yeah, but apart from that, they were liking the video. Yeah, so
You
we
were going
discussed.
outside.
So yeah, we were at. Sorry for that, tribe. It's just internet. We're trying our best. Kindly bear with us. This is what we have to deal with, and even us, we're dealing with it. We don't appreciate it, but we're dealing with it. So deal with it with us, and let us get there, please, because we need to finish this today, no matter what, light or not. We're going to finish this today. Yeah. So as I was saying that. My wife told me that I can't do this, like I can't be the one that her parents come to me. So I went out, and now I went straight to the father. I went straight to my in-law where he was, and I went straight to talk to him. So this is where part of the whatever, this is where another milestone begins again. So when I went to her father, he was actually just relaxed outside, having a very good time actually, just because before my father-in-law left, him and I, and this is now because now we're getting to my father-in-law in this conversation. That's why let me just give you a brief context about my father-in-law before we move on. So let's just stick to, my wife told me I can't be the one where her parents come to me, which makes sense. They're the older ones. I was taught better for me to be the one to go to them. So I went to her father outside, and we went to take a pause here. We discuss about my in-law father for a minute. So my in-law father, prior to that, when we had moved to this house, he and I sat down and we discussed a lot about my future, about Alim's future, about Aneka's future, about my family as a future. And I always respect my father-in-law, because if any of you know that my firstborn son is named after him. Alim's name is representation of him. Alim is named after my father-in-law. So I really respect him. I honor him because he's been among the people. You can zoom in kidogo, Alan, please.
Been among the people.
At the moment we're not together, but I'm trying to explain why we're not together. Why is that not making sense? We're not together. If that's the answer that you want, we're not together. I'm here with my cousin, and my brother. Yeah. Yeah, so Alan, where was I again? You reminded me?
You've named your son.
Yeah, I named my son after my father-in-law, and so just have this in mind that I respect my father-in-law deeply. I respect him. Yeah. So he had told me that whenever I'm having any marital problems, I call him and we talk about it. But in this moment, that day now, I had not called him about the problem that Aneka and I were having. So when I went to him and I was talking to him, he reminded me that, hey, we discussed this. So It was my fault. I accept it. And remember, I was very emotional. Very emotional. I think in the last video when I was saying I was angry or like violent, I was misunderstood. But what I meant to say is I was very emotional, very emotional. So I tried to talk to my father-in-law, and he's always very understanding. He tried to understand me, but remember at this moment we're here with both my in-laws. I'm the only one here. At this moment we're talking about all of Aneka's family there. None of my family. I'm the only one standing there on my own, trying to talk to them, trying to let them know that, hey, let's not do this. Let's not go this path. You guys don't need to take Aneka away from me. This is where I was now. And I was alone, completely alone. Yes, my mother was around, but my mother wasn't there currently with me. My mother was staying somewhere else, not with me. My mother was staying with actually Elam's mom, and that's why Elam is here, because my mother is staying with Elam's mom. Yeah, so I was alone, and I tried talking to my in-law, my father, and there wasn't between him and I we had an understanding, but because there were other energies around, that includes there were other energies around. So these energies well, they were very triggering, and it ended up that they decided to live with Aneka. So this is my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, Aneka, and Alim, and the one who was staying here with us, the other person who was staying here with us. They decided they're going to leave, and the same day, because I tried to talk to Aneka's father, but because however the conversation was going, it just needed patience and for me to calm down. But at that moment I wasn't very calm. I was very emotional. So it ended up that they were packing and they were leaving, and this is where it gets really sad for me now, because as they were leaving I really tried. This is where it gets really sad for me. Any questions before we go on? Do not like the video as we go on. Any questions? Any questions on the comment section?
They're quiet.
So yeah, so they decided they're going to leave. And remember, all this is coming from me being angry because I couldn't handle my wife telling me that she's going to leave with our son. And my mother is around here to visit our son. I got very angry. So from that, it led to this moment now. So they want to leave, and at that moment, Aneka's parents, my in-laws, when they came home, they came with a lot of foodstuffs and beddings and things like that. In fact, even the curtain that is here beside me here comes from them. Yeah, so they came with a lot of goodies, and at that moment when they decided to leave, they decided to take everything. They took everything that they ever brought to this house. And I was trying to talk to them. I was trying to tell Aneka's father, please, 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 don't do this. Don't take Alim away from me. Don't take my wife away from me. Don't take Alim away from my mother, who is Alim's grandparents. So I tried. I really tried to beg them. I tried to talk to them. I tried to tell them that all this is part of it. All this, I tried to talk to them that this is just part of marriage. We have ups and downs, but they didn't listen. I really tried. I hope Jahang.
No, we're good.
Yeah, I really tried to talk to them. I begged them practically, please, please don't do this. Don't go with Alim. Don't go with my wife. Whatever it is, I was willing to just go and sleep it off. If whatever it was, I was willing to do. But they ended up deciding to leave, and they left on that same day, and this is how my wife left. It was very sad that I really begged them on that day. I told them, whatever I've done, I'm sorry. Please, please, just don't go with Alim. Please, just don't go with Alim. But they ended up going with Alim. They ended up going with my wife. I was standing at the gate when they were going. I remember them driving off, and I was on the side where my wife was, and they drove off. And that basically is how my wife left home. Yeah. So let me go through the comments before we move on from here. Dragging, you're dragging. He said they're not no longer together, but how? But doesn't explain why. Her parents took her away. Could it be your behavior? Licero. Yeah, I always believe that I'm the one who's in charge of my outcome, so anything that happens is because of me. And in this case, my wife left me because of my own behavior, not because of her own behavior, but I'm just taking charge of what happened. Yeah. We've been together with my wife for 16 years now, and we have a son. We've been married, and things are happening that I don't see a clear future with my wife and I. Though I do see a clear future of me co-parenting, and I'd really love to have my son around. He's growing, he's 2 years old, and I'd love to have him around. I miss him so much. There's no day that goes by and I don't think about him. And I'd really love to have him around. If we would want as a tribe to see Alim here at home, would make it possible, tribe, by supporting and making it possible that we see Alim around. Yeah, because I miss him, and I don't want him to grow up not knowing who his father is. Yes, there are things that are happening between his mother and I, but this should not be a reason to affect Alim at all. And I always think of that. I always think that whatever is happening between Anek and I, it should never be a reason for us to not be focused on Alim. Yeah. So I would love to have Alim around. I've told my brothers we need Alim around. He would really boost me up. Yeah. But basically until this point I've told you what happened till my wife left. That's what happened. But there's more to it. There's more context to it, and I wrote it down so that I don't forget. I remind you, all of you. You know my copy, Ella? Ile my dad.
I think iko on your right side pale chini. Bado unaweza kama mimi.
You think that?
Ila pink. So that I just finish this up.
Inaweza kuwa
Ndio.
Yeah, kindly remind them to like the video.
Remember to like the video, tribe. Let's just get done with this quick fast. I'm also very tired, and we just need to get done with this. So my wife has left now, so comments. Okay, let me go through the comments here a bit. Ian, you just took accountability for your actions. I can admire that. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a very motivating to me. That's really motivating to me, because at this moment you guys have no idea. I think the people who have gone through a breakup, they know. Yeah. So we are, um, my beautiful tree says, I pray you can see your son soon. Yes, my beautiful tree. I also would love to see Alim soon. Either way, one way or the other, Aneka is going to be giving birth soon. She's pregnant. She will need the support for me to be able to take care of Alim while she's going through the birth process. So yeah, I would really love to see my son. I miss him, and it has really motivated me to be less of the Ian that I know because I miss my son, if that makes sense. Yes, it was nice to finally hear that. Yes, I pray they can come to an agreement to co-parent as a child needs both parents. You should now be planning how to create a healthy and positive environment for Alim. And your child coming on the way, you and Aneka should talk it out. That's Flavor saying that, and my beautiful tree says amen. Yeah, so, amen. Yes, yeah, so now our major problem. So now that Aneka went home, I needed to know what happened. Like, according to Aneka, what happened exactly? Here is where now my mother comes in. Because my mother, I don't know if we do this today or we leave pause it for next time. My mother came and my mother went to discuss with Aneka. She asked Aneka, why did you leave? And Aneka gave the answer to my mother. Yeah, I have all the receipts here for that conversation, but basically my mother went to ask Aneka, what happened? Why did you leave? And the answer that Aneka gave was very controversial that we can't discuss today in this video. But in this video, we're going also to remember that I saw all of you asking, Aneka is pregnant. Is the baby my baby? Tough question. How can I know anyway? Eh? How can I know? Remember to like the video. Before we go on, remember to like the video. And Alan, you have questions. Please ask me some.
We've exhausted.
Yeah?
We've exhausted them.
All of them? Okay. So, is the baby that Aneka is carrying right now my baby? Can I answer this next time in the next video? Can I do that? Okay, thank you. I will answer this in the next video, but what do you mean? How can you know? What do you mean? I mean it because, you know, only the mother knows. At the end of the day, only the mother knows who the father is to the baby. At this moment, Ian doesn't know. Nostalgia. You are abusing Aneka indirectly. How? You've asked a question, I'm answering. Ama nostalgia ni wala comment section wamejaa makali. Hmm? Just communicate, bro. I'm trying, but this kind of comment section, they're not helpful at all because I'm trying and they want to beat me down, and Ian does not can take a beating, but I can't handle the beating. So let's just pause it here for now. Let us discuss. Is there anything that else we can discuss?
Unless they have other questions that they would like to know.
No, I didn't ask that. Wrong person. So who's the one who asked that? What do you mean? Oh, Turea Omar. Right. Omar, no. Let's not go into those kind of questions right now. I'm trying to be positive here because I'm also going through a lot. My wife is not around. My son is not around. I miss my son. I would love my son to be around. I would love my wife to be around. But over 15 years of dating, I believe every good thing comes to an end. The same way life comes to an end, also this good relationship is coming to an end. I know most of us don't want to hear this, and that's why there was a disclaimer in this series that it is going to be heartbreaking to all of us, because you all loved us. You all wanted to see Anek and I prosper. You all wanted to see Anek and I make a family. You all wanted to see Anek and I prove wrong to the ones who wanted to be proved wrong. Yeah, but at this moment, I don't know if my wife is... So I'll read a few comments, but just be kind with the comment section. I won't read any rough comments because I don't want to read any rough comments at the moment. So, hi, please, it's better you don't explain anything to us because some things are so personal. Just don't abuse your wife indirectly. Yeah, I'm not abusing my wife, and if you see that I'm abusing her, kindly correct me. I'd hate to abuse my wife. She's the only woman that I've ever loved, and I don't mean that she's the only woman that I will always love. I will find another woman to love as well. Yeah. Hi from Tanzania, and that's John Mtuana says hi from Tanzania. Brenda says, and during pregnancy, I think she needs you most now, even if she doesn't say. Every woman needs her husband through a pregnancy and after too. Yeah, you're telling the wrong person though. You're telling the wrong person that. Because I'm not the one who's pregnant. Imagine. Yeah, so I want us to end this live stream, tribe, eh? I don't know how long it has been. Imeko, how long?
It's been more than an hour.
So we push it how long?
They have a question.
We were supposed to push it for 3 hours. So any question that you guys have, I'm willing to answer. Now you guys, anyone who's live, you can ask your questions. I'm going to answer them right now as we move on. Answer your
question.
Yeah. Ask your question. I'm going to answer it right now. So Brenda says, Aki, but alikuwa anakupenda. Yes, pia mimi nilikuwa nampenda. Na nampenda. Na nitampenda until kifo. Mwambie pia yeye hivyo bana. Mbona mnaniambia tu mimi? Ende mwambie pia mimi nampenda. Why the fuck are you referring to yourself as Ian? I am Ian. How I refer to myself as what? Johnny? Johnny, yes, Papa. No, I'm Ian. Yeah. I think now we are good. We can end the last stream unless we have questions. If anyone has a question, I'm going to end it.
See, you can have a quiet 2 minutes for maybe random question. 2 minutes, you will be quiet maybe.
So I can even take a break from the screen.
Okay.
As they take a break,
Yeah,
you like the video.
Yeah, ingia wambi.
Wait. As Ian takes this short break, kindly let me take this opportunity to remind you, kindly like the video. It really helps the algorithm a lot. It will push this live to new audiences. My names are Alain Joshua, representing the Network Official. Also, kindly guys, go and check out the Network Official on YouTube.
No more questions, Ella? So I've answered all the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they better like the video. Alain ustoke. Alan ingia pale ujiintroduce.
Ella has something to say.
Ingia pale. Alan ingia hapo kwa stream. Don't turn the camera when you ingia.
You can bring me over here.
Please ingia. Ella ingia hapo hivi upende ni yako shout out. Alan accept.
Okay.
Questions are, and tell them, remind them I'm waiting for questions.
Yeah, guys, Ian is over here drinking some water and he's also waiting for questions from you. Please, if you have any pressing issue, any pressing question, now is the time to comment and maybe he'll be able to get it. I'll make sure to read it for him. Please.
Yeah.
Also like
You make sure to read it.
yeah, I'll
Even
make
if
sure
it's
to read it.
arrogant and they call me a fool, tell them.
No, we're okay. We are all
So Alan
supporting
ninge-
Ian, we're all okay.
Pia Alan ingia ustoke, wacha Alan ingie kwanza. Alan ingia ustoke na wacha Alan ingie kwanza.
Ainge, let him.
Yes, I am Alan, and we would like to remind you guys to be respectful and kind in the comment sections. You guys are very mean. You guys are too mean. It's too bad. It's a jungle. We are reading through these comments. We don't know what to do. You guys help us, eh?
Yeah.
Maya. True that.
Alan mazi ukinisaidia kidogo.
To wrap it up, kindly go and check Just a Lane. My channel has also been stagnating for a while. Someone actually from the comment section says that she's subscribed to the network official. We really appreciate you and we love you so much. And we definitely notice your support. None taken for granted.
Yeah, so what happened to my marriage? So let's go on there. I'm sure she does, but weka actions here. Muonyeshe. What do you mean Brenda? Like nimuonyeshe nini? Sijaelewa hapo. Pia mimi nataka nimuonyeshe. Are you allowed to see your son? Blessed Dan. I'm not yet sure because I've not yet asked for permission. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Bethwell Onteri, that's our manager, Rakistani manager, says, have I missed anything? Not so much, Bethwell. It's okay. Are you allowed to see your son? I'm subscribed to the network. Good luck. Alain Bana. Ni, my name is Alain Joshua. Kuna ni Aibisha.
Aliona ananianika bana.
It's good you guys are there to support Ian. That's real. Yeah, man, they're here to love me and support me. Yeah, you know, they're here to cherish. Are you allowed to meet your son, co-parenting? I'm not yet sure, but for me to be able to host Alim here for a while, I will. Or next video. So, yeah, I'm being told here, I can answer the rest in the next video. For now, I'm waiting for your questions. If any of you have any questions, kindly ask. I just pray all the best for you both. May Allah see you through. Amin. Yeah.
Let's close it there.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for your questions before we close it, right? I'm waiting for your questions. Yeah, before we close it, I'm waiting for your question. Life teaches us through pain, but we keep moving. Yes, Brenda. Yes. I'm going through so much pain. I'm here today. You all are seeing me, but you have no idea how much pain I'm going through. So much. And I always need your support. I need you to support me. And if ever you want to find a way to support me, check out my description of this video. You'll find my details there. And support me to bring my son.
Up until next time.
Yeah, because I can bring my son for now. We hang around. When Aneke is going to be giving birth, Alim will also be hanging around with me. So I miss Alim. I just want to end this video while I tell all of you that I miss my son and I'd really love to have him around. What is stopping me to have him around is we'll answer the questions in the congratulations. Okay, let's go through some questions here. Life teachers, congratulations for your second bundle of joy. Thank you, blessed one. Thank you so much. So Joseph says, answer the question, do you smoke weed? What is weed? Oh, no, here in Africa actually, we call them mrenda and all things like that. Msiewewe, yeah. Like here in Africa, unwanted plants, we eat them as well. So yeah, I don't understand the question, but yeah. What do you mean you haven't asked to see him yet? Brenda says, I smoke weed, no problem with the herb. I'm even smoking right. Ganja farmer. Let's close it here. Let's close it now.
Kindly don't forget to like the video.
Remember to like the video and let's handle the. Do you guys want us to be live again?
Yeah, man, it's an awesome experience.
Okay. So let's close it. Remember to like the video, same love, and my details will be in the description below of this video. So I think we're good. You can pull the camera far away, you guys coming to close it together. Yeah. Yeah, pull it far. Yeah, we close it. Kupwa?
Yeah, man.
So what happened to my marriage?
You're really sweating.
Yeah, man. I'm
Hot
having a
seat.
rough time.
Hot seat.
What happened to my marriage? Of any sort in the world, it ended. Ama
Yeah.
kama saluni iliisha. The two of them love Aneka and they never want Aneka and I to end. So when you see them there, just understand that. But it ended. Hey, someone says I smoke too. Lisero pia anachoma magode. Yeah, Rene will be next live. Lisero says I smoke too. Here in America, we smoke weed legally. It claims you down. It calms you down. Also for medical purposes. Yeah. I think we close it.
Call it a wrap.
We call it a wrap.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna try to call it a wrap.
It's been fun.
You guys are good.
Yeah, man. It's been a privilege.
Any question?
None.
Any question, Alain?
None.
Any question, Alan?
You've had enough for today.
Yeah.
You've had enough.
Not really. If that's the question, not it.
Maybe they can leave down their comments now.
Kuna mtu anasema sijasoma yake. Jillian. Tafuteni hapo Jillian. Jillian, that's the only comment I'm seeing before we close it. Soma, hebu andika tena nisome Jillian. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, our names before we close it.
Alan, Alain, Elam.
Ian, and my wife is Anaika. So, and my son is Alim, and yeah, let's close it here. We have other questions that we'll deal with in our next video. We're tired, tribe. We are very tired. There. Yeah. Please be patient. Let's handle the rest later. Peace. New York ni illegal. Magode ni illegal in New York.
It's illegal.
Watu wacho Anaika again. Nice home, by the way. Thank you, Brenda. You're welcome. Come and stay here, Brenda. Like the rest. Amaji. Here, you know, the three of them are.
Don't welcome strangers.
Aline says I don't welcome. Elam says I don't welcome strangers in my home. So, talk to Elam. Yeah, that's the truth. That's what you've said. So don't just being truthful. Peace, Ian. Take it easy. Peace, Lisero. Thank you, Brenda. See you in the next one.
Kindly, before you call it a wrap, go and check
Remember
out
to
the
like.
network official.
Remember to like.
And remember to like this video.
Tunawapenda
This
wote.
stream.
Until the next one.
Mafans tunawapenda wote.
Aya.
We call it a wrap.
Yeah,
Next
let's
time.
call it.